All right. This is um just a short video. I'm just gonna talk to y'all about moving on Section 8. It's a process and it's not easy. So I was told by my caseworker, first, good morning, y'all. Let me say that first. I'm Jessica. I am the voice. I am the expertise. I'm whatever you want me to be behind Just Plus 5, because everybody's not going to be positive all the time. And no, everybody is not going to love me or my content, but this is just, I tried to find some videos and I couldn't really find anything, so I just decided to take you guys along with me for my moving on Section 8 journey. So this is for starters. I received in my county, I signed up for Section 8 about 2000 and let me see, my daughter is she'll be 10 this year. Well, next year she'll be 10, 2025. And for you guys that don't know, or whenever you watch this video, today is the day before New Year's Eve. So I think it's like December the 30th. I have to turn my keys in tomorrow. And today is December the 30th, 2024. So I signed up for Section 8. Y'all have to excuse all the stuff in the back, because like I said, I'm moving. And Big Life's got a sale. Big Life got a sale going on. Oh my goodness. So I went in there and got a few things. I'm going to go back once I get situated. But I put in for Section 8 back in 2014 or 15. I'm lying. They reached back out to me maybe like a year or two later, maybe 3 years. And they denied me because of my background check. Now, for those of you who don't know, I moved back to Greenville in 2012, November 2012, with my son Jaden, my then ex-girlfriend, my girlfriend, but of course we're exes now, and my son. And I moved to City Heights, which Boulder Creek, anybody know anything about Greenville, that's the hood. But they get you in and out. And I still tell people this now, like, if you know you don't have nowhere to go, you better go over there and get your apartment and stay in the house. Don't worry about what people say. Don't think about what they say. Don't care about what they say, because that's what I did and get on through. Even though I was there for 8 years, because I caught a charge. So that's back to the first thing. I caught a charge maybe like the second year I was there. I got into a fight in a bar. A guy came up to me, sexually assaulted me, and I went off. I've been, molested, sexually assaulted, whatever, all that ramble before. And this was like the first time as an adult. And I think I snapped. I took my anger out like, no, you're not going to violate me. But anywho, so I, fast forward, I get it accepted. They tell me, no, you don't pass the background check. So, I'm assuming, like, dang, I'm going to be stuck out here. So during that time, my mom, I was so upset and depressed about being stuck out there, because I had so much stuff going on, so much drama, so many haters. And all I did was went to work. Like, all I did was went to work, took care of my kids, and that was it. And for whatever reason in the hood, if you're doing that, they don't like you. They want you to be stuck. They want you to be in the hood with them, because most of them are still in the hood. Some of them are still in City Heights, unfortunately. But I just knew that wasn't for me. Like, I can't do it. Like, that ain't what I do. So I kept pushing. I kept working. My mom got me an alarm. They made fun of my alarm. They laughed, they kikied. They did everything. Now, before the alarm, I had one of the girls there had bed bugs, unbeknownst to me and anybody else. And unfortunately, I had bed bugs. So I had to throw all of my stuff away, like literally and when I do a house, when I have a home, Every room has a bed. Every room has dressers, chest of drawers, couch, 2 or 3 couches, shades, all that. I make sure my house is comfortable because I'm a homebody. So I try to make sure my house is comfortable. And you can ask my homegirl, my ex, her best friend. She was like, damn. She said, you moved in here like you got everything set up like you been here. Because that's how I am. So I had to throw all that stuff away. I go out to crank up my Jeep to put the stuff in and throw it out. The motor don't went out. This is all in one day. I'm not exaggerating. So I cried. I was, that was like a Thursday, Friday. That Monday I had a car and furniture. I went to work per usual. My mom, like I said, my mom helped me. Her and one of her co-workers, which is like, I call her my godmom, Michelle. They got together. They gave me some money to do a down payment on my car. I went and did the car. The guy didn't even do payments, but that's favor. I'm telling you, it's all God always give me just enough favor to keep going, because I could have gave up. But so fast forward, I move. I get all the stuff out my house, go to work. I met this lady, no lie. I met her on the way to work. If anybody is familiar with Greenville, I worked in Piedmont at Wendy's. So on the way to Wendy's, on 25 right there by Sunbelt, it used to be Sunbelt Trailer Park, people set up and have sales out there. Like, they sell a lot of different stuff. They have furniture, blah, blah, blah. But this day, the lady, and I still have the 2 vases that I got from her. I just use them for different decorations, and I'll show y'all another video. But she had 2 vases, a nice 3-piece living room suite with the couch, chaise, and the love seat. So I went to her, and I was like, I really want this set. Like, I don't have any furniture at home. And because my mom and my Aunt Michelle had helped me with the down payment for the car, I still had a little extra money to get the furniture. But I was like, I don't have no way to move the furniture. Like, I don't have a car. I mean, like, I don't have a big enough car to move the furniture. So the lady told me, she said, if you give me half of the money and your key, I'll hold it for you until you get off work. While I'm at work, she calls me. She says, what apartment do you live in? And I'm like, I'm not going to tell this lady. And at the time, my 4th child's father, he and I were best friends. We hadn't even thought about messing around or anything at this point. We were just, he was my homeboy. And I told him, I was like, look, I really need you to go to my house because this lady is coming to my house. And he was like, you're not scared that, I'm sorry, y'all. He's like, you're not scared that you're going to get bed bugs again? I was like, listen, I checked the furniture. I got to know that this, this is a blessing for me. So he goes up to my house to help the lady and whoever helped her. And unbeknownst to him, she has set up the entire living room suite, put the vases in there. I'm talking about, boom. Now, at this week, during that time, because I had to throw all that stuff away because of bed bugs, and I had gotten them before then. Like, I seen them, they treated them, but I seen them again, and I was like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I had to throw everything away. My bed, my kids' beds, our dressers, our couch, our everything. And I went to my neighbors and told them, like, look, I had to throw these away. And instead of them following suit and at least getting their house sprayed or treated or anything, they made it a joke that when I would walk out of a room or out of one of their houses or leave out of their presence, their joke was, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Oh, baby, ain't no bed bugs beat me because I saw them. You get what I'm saying? Like, I seen them, I'm like, what the heck is this? And so I unfortunately had to throw all of my stuff away. Yes, that was hurtful because I work hard for what I have. You know what I mean? Like, I had bought an entire house of furniture from a lady in Newberry, South Carolina. And I was living in Saluda, South Carolina. So at the time, I had a good deal. My grandmother had added me to her credit card despite what other people may think. Like, oh, she blew her grandma money. No, I blew our money because my grandma put me on her credit card so that I could build my credit. But y'all didn't even know that. So anyway, Me and my grandma had furnished my house. So I had a house full of furniture. When I moved, like I said, Samantha had told me the day she came to my house, she was like, damn, you already been here. And it was her old apartment, so it was funny to, go through that. But anyway, moving forward, yeah, they were saying sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Me and my kids, before that lady did that, we were laying, I ain't have nothing. My brother had went and bought me an air mattress, I believe. I had an air mattress, a comforter set, our clothes, because I did take all of our clothes to the washer and wash them and dry them and blah, blah. And it was hard because I didn't have transportation. I didn't have anything. So I had to just trust God. Like, for real. I had to trust God in this moment and know that he would be God and show up and show out like he did. So I did that. And like I said, we were on an air mattress. I be losing my thought, and I know some other people be like that too. So that's why I'm like, you know what? Let me just share my chaotic life, my organized chaos. So the lady did that. I think with like maybe a month or two, I had ended up furnishing the entire. Well, no, I didn't. Let me stop. Before I could furnish the entire apartment, because I'm telling y'all, like, they were so jealous, and unfortunately, it's my daughter. She's my daughter's aunt right now. She was so jealous that she broke into my house, and my stepdad, who had, he got a little past, and he had some things going on, so he knew that I wasn't moving to a good area. So years before, like this, the bed bug incident happened like maybe 3-4 years after I had moved in. So before I even moved anything in the house, my stepdad had my doors set up where you could not break them. You could not break into them. So when I tell y'all, if I find the footage, I'm going to put it on here. I'm going to go look because I got it somewhere. But I would have to go through my old Facebook to find it. They bent my door over. They couldn't break it in. Because my stepdad had those things in place. They bent my door. So my back door was like this. Crawled through the back door. Wasn't no furniture in there. Crawled through the back door, took the milk that was in the refrigerator and poured it all over my new furniture because they was jealous that I had lost everything and got it back that quick. She swears she didn't do it. Then when she admitted to doing it, she said she did it because I was calling DSS on them. First of all, her sister child wasn't going to school. He wasn't being fed. It was a bunch of stuff going on. So honestly, it had nothing, absolute nothing to do with me, right? But because I was the one getting up, going to work, doing everything I'm supposed to do by my children and my house and my household, I was the one who called Section 8. Make it make sense. I make the Section 8 office, y'all. This is me talking about call Section 8. I'm the one who called DSS. Girl, anyway. So I had insurance at the time. I got rentals insurance. Thank God my barber at the time, Mel, who was down the street on Poinsett Highway, he was like, no, you gotta, like, if you paying insurance, they gotta at least give you, they got to give you something. So when I got finished with that, they gave me an insurance check and I refurnished my whole house. So fast forward, I got accepted. I got my Section 8 and they told me I could move. So I get to fill out the paperwork, denied. So fast forward about 2 years after that, I stayed faithful. If I could find a video on Facebook where they thought they was going to jump on me, and then when I fought back, I went to jail. Yes. I'm telling y'all, Google it. They was all in the comments. I didn't never watch the video in its entirety, but when I got out of jail the next day, I did go back and look at some of the video, and that was like, could y'all pinch the girl, do something? But anyway, I retaliated against about 20 girls and 20 church girls, because they wasn't women. And they end up getting put out because they were enticing a riot. So, because I went to the rent house before I knew anything was going on. I went to the rent house. But anyway, that's another story. So fast forward, I went to fill out the paperwork. I got accepted for project-based vouchers. There's most of the based on income are Section 8 housing. I don't care where you stay at. I don't care if it's an apartment, but there's different umbrellas under Section 8. So at that time, I got accepted for the project-based voucher, which was cool. They sent me to Arcadia Hills, which, excuse me, if any of you are from Greenville, you know that was the old Pierce Homes. Woodland Homes. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about. So the apartments and townhouses over there are extremely nice. They were roomy. And so I was like, I can't take it because I can't pay the rent. Call the landlord, tell him my situation. He was like, no, these are based on income. I'm like, huh? He was like, yeah, so you don't even, you know, if you don't have it, you just need to pay your deposit. That's it. It's based on income. So finally, I got my kids out of the hood 8 years later. And I tried to get out of there as soon as I could, but sometimes God do everything for a reason. When I tell you he humbled me out there because people didn't like me. They hated on me. They was jealous. They would steal from me. They broke in my house. I had to get an alarm system in the hood to keep them out of my house. And after I got the alarm system, the only person that came in there that the alarm went off was for the maintenance people. But I told them, like, y'all let me know. I guess people probably tell them that all the time. But no, I had an alarm. So I packed up, we moved, we stayed in Arcadia Hills for a year. After my year was up, I got ready to renew my voucher. Within my voucher packet was a Section 8 voucher. This is 2019, 2020, 2021, like seriously. 2012. And years after, I couldn't move. I couldn't even move to another based on income because my background, because of that fight in Shams with that guy who touched me first, because I showed out. So I got that voucher quick. When I tell you I put that paperwork out, I kept looking, y'all. I could not find a house. And finally one day I went by this company, which are not the best, but the people, you know, some of the people weren't the best, but, you know, we got to start somewhere. So I went by there. They had a house that wasn't ready. I went in the house. I looked at the house. It wasn't all that, but my son, his exact words to me was like, Mom, if you can make City Heights look good and comfortable, then you can make anything look good. We can work with this. So we did. We worked with the patches in the wall. We worked with the stuff not being completed. We worked with them. I moved there in September. I put my deposit down in like June, July. They didn't get the house prepared and ready until September. Moved in September, complained about some of the stuff. They did not come out until April to see about my stuff. And they brought the owner, he wasn't even the owner, but he was like a property management owner. He comes out and walks through my house like, yeah, I need to see what's out. And first of all, when he seen the yard, he knew, like, okay, this girl's taking care of this house. He was like, okay, I can already tell. But because they can come in when they get ready, he did that, thinking that maybe he was trying to find a reason. In my eyes, he was trying to find a reason to put me out the house, really. And if you ever hear people say that their landlord got them put out Section 8, that's true. That happens. They will find a reason. And because for whatever reason they don't like you or you don't like whatever, they will get you put out your house and you will lose your voucher. Thank God I kept my cool. He came through the house. He looked at the house. I showed him what was wrong. And he agreed. He got onto his son. He was like, no, this girl she ain't did nothing wrong. She just telling you what needs to be fixed and y'all should have had it fixed. So I had no more problems out of them. Thankfully, they sold the property. I mean, whoever owns the house, which is in like a trust or something. So I guess whoever's over that trust went to another company, which is Lot Management. Shout out to Lot Management, Antonio, the maintenance men over there. There's some people I don't agree with over there all the time, but shout out to Lot Management because even though they didn't have any Section 8 housing, they don't do Section 8 housing, they decided to let me stay. They took care of me. They have been fixing everything that I needed to fix. I had to pay them. I paid them all their money. They did my paperwork. So now, as y'all can see, let me get out and show y'all right quick. I am at, where is it? Right here. I'm at the Section 8 office. to find out what's going on. So let me tell y'all this quick story. Finally, so I got the house, blah, blah, blah. We've been there since September 2021. It is December 2024. You do the math. So I found I have 4 bedrooms in Taylor's that I'm currently, thank God that the landlord has patience, because I put my 30-day notice in on the 20th of December. And if you're moving with Section 8, they make you put your 30-day notice in first with your current landlord and then start your paperwork. But my paperwork has not been started, y'all. And I'm past my date. Like tomorrow, I have to move. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to go home, pack up as much as I can, get it in storage, and go from there. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm just literally trusting God. So I just know that I can't be the only one that's not had to move on Section 8. I've never had, I got the house on Section 8 and I've been there the whole time. So now that I found something bigger, I'm finding out what's the process once you move. Now, this is not about porting or anything like that. I am trying to just move from one house to the other house on Section 8. I don't think I can record in here, which I don't want to record in here because I don't want them to think that I'm being, trying to shade them, or I don't want to be in nobody else's business that's here at the Section 8 office. So I wanted to upload this video just to let y'all know my process, my progress, what I'm going through as a mom of 5. I'm not going to say a single mom of 5 because I do have some help. So I'm not even going to I'm not claiming it. That's not a title I have anymore. Am I a parent, only parent in my house? Yes, but I'm not a single parent. My mom and my grandparents, Mr. Freddie, and some other people. I'm not a single parent. Like I can't say that I'm struggling. I can't say that I have heartache. I can't. I can't claim that anymore. Thank you, Jesus. But this is my process moving on Section 8. I'm going to go in here and see what's what, because I just talked to somebody. I've been emailing my caseworker, emailing. I have not got a return from her. She is not like that. She usually picks up the phone. So when I talked to somebody about something else this morning, it's like, no, you probably need to come down here because she doesn't work here anymore, which I find it hard to believe, but it happens. So I'm going to go in here and see what my kids and myself options are as far as moving forward. We do have somewhere to go. As y'all don't know, but I have a home in another city that my grandmother left for us. And I know y'all probably like, well, why don't you just move there? I would love to just go there, remodel, stay there with my dad and blah, blah, blah. But that's their home right now. You understand what I'm saying? So the town is not where I want to reside while my kids are young. Like I want to retire and live there and not raise my kids there, if you get what I'm saying. Like sometimes you just, it's a lot more up here for them than it would be there. So I would like for them to stay here, be comfortable where they are, have the options and the opportunities that they'll have here. Not saying that they won't have it in Saluda, but they'll have it. The options are better here. Anybody can tell you that. Like we have more than one grocery store. We have more than 5 or 6 restaurants. That's just at the minimum of the things. I'm not even gonna go to the other stuff. But yeah, so this is my process. I'm just letting y'all know I have to be out of my house today. Really, I mean, I know tomorrow, but no, tomorrow I have to turn those keys in. So I have to be out of my property. I don't know what they're gonna say. I don't know how it's gonna go, but let's find out what's going on. All right, y'all.